Okay, week 8, Atlanta Falcons, Tennessee Titans. Atlanta is favored by 1 point. This is going to be an interesting game to watch. Both of these, I think, are mediocre teams. I think overall, Atlanta is probably a stronger team. Yet at the same time, there's some fundamentals behind Tennessee that make it difficult to want to pick one or the other in this case. And the problem I'm also struggling with is they're showing Ryan Tannehill as questionable for this upcoming game. And while he is not a great quarterback, I don't think they have anyone behind him at all. And so, with that, I think that's the reason why Atlanta is favored to win. And I'm going to take Atlanta in this case, and I'll walk you through it. So basically, just so you know, I'm going to reject the Bayesian analysis, and part of that is because, big part of that is because of the injury to Ryan Tannehill. And if he is hurt and he is able to come back and play, I don't know. I didn't see exactly what's wrong with him. And furthermore, they don't have any other quarterbacks on that bench. So Atlanta's got a straight up by the number 67% chance of winning. That equates to 4.7 point spread. Then you look at the raw numbers. A 20-16 game feels about right to me. Seeing those two teams, and then the raw numbers are showing that with the confidence interval that Atlanta has a clear advantage, more likelihood to win. When we come down here to the rankings, Atlanta has a mediocre offense, but a strong defense. That is a strong defense. See a little bit of the mixed numbers over here. You got a couple strong points for Tennessee. They can run the ball, and they're going to have Derrick Henry. They've got a mediocre passing game. They've got a strong defensive rush game, but they've got a really poor passing defense. So, and that's what these these numbers over here, that's showing that head-to-head matchup. And like I said, I'm not going to go with the Bayesian analysis because I don't know what's going to happen with their quarterback. Let's go to the next slide. You see these teams look pretty evenly matched. When you look over here, you look at the passing, see a little bit of extended numbers up here for Atlanta. They've shown the propensity sometimes light it up. See a little bit more of that running over here. Overall, I think the numbers are just showing some more of that advantage in that matchup. Overall for Atlanta, still a close game. Both teams are having a hard time protecting their quarterback. That's always going to be a problem. And like I said, you kind of look across the numbers here. They are nearly identical all the way across here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the quarterback. It's a 1 point spread. I don't think that there's a big home field advantage one way or the other. So if that score were to flip flop the other way, I also would not be terribly surprised. These two teams are pretty evenly matched, and I've seen both good and bad out of both. I mean, so if Tennessee can get Derrick Henry rolling and get that defense back on their heels, they'll probably have a pretty good chance of making something. If Desmond Ridder can be consistent, and they can also have a balanced running and passing attack, uh, then they can be good because they do show that they've got some passing capability. So anyhow, if you liked the show, if you find it helpful, like and subscribe and drop me a note. Thank you.